Yo, hello there, my delicious friends. Welcome back. We have just defeated both of the S rank tier hunts. This was the last one. Absolutely smashed him. First try, beautifully. Used up all my abilities, skin of my teeth. We are playing Final Fantasy XVI live on twitch.tv/MikeyMegaMega. Thank you very much for vibing along. It is lovely to have you. He's made his match. Will he survive the battle of the Saiyan Atlas? Tune in next time. Da 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 dun 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 da 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 da. And the answer was yes, I'm amazing. Now, that was our last hunt. I've done all of the side quests which haven't been locked for some reason narratively. We are now continuing on with purely the main plot of the game. Good evening, my delicious friends. Hey, Lady Zamos. How you doing, you gorgeous thing? How's life treating you today? How's your sanity levels? With the Famalan. Right, let's stock up on potions, and then we'll go straight in.
Still
What do you even get from the hunts? Items, money? Yeah, key items. It helps us with crafting and some other stuff, I think.
If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it.
Geo, my dude, blast from the past. Now, how the devil are you doing, man? How have you been? Geo, lovely to see you. Holy shit. They all come back when you start winning hunts. All you have to do is be an excellent gamer. And then everyone starts hanging out with you.
You know.
Which will explain why I had no friends during Elden Ring.
Find a better price than
except for Ayatollah, who actually stood by my side for like the entire game on audio.
Price than that. Finished, are you?
Now, does that mean I can craft anything?
Trouble with your gear, or...
We've smashed those S ranks, so I just want to make sure there's no other options. I have Excalibur. I've got basically all of the special swords. But their ranking is all just like me. Yeah, no reinforcements, nothing. We're at the peak of our game.
Did you see the pair that got
now? Let's see, following all of our really hard work, what we've got on our wall of memories. We get written letters here, but I've done all the ones that are actually side missions. So far in my memory vault, we have the oath I made with Gav, the Guardian Scarf, the apples from the apple tree that we got some guy to grow, the tack of my chocobo. That's it. I've done all the hunts and I think all the side quests, and we're coming towards the end of the game. And I'm missing like 70% of all my memories? Maybe the rest of them are just logging all the songs on the jukebox, which is something I have no interest in doing. Upside, the kids just went to spend the night with their auntie. Downside, now I don't have an excuse not to clean my house. Ah, boo, boo. What is it? Wasn't there like a duster that you... Wasn't there like a baby suit that had like dusting cloths on it, and you could just put your baby on the floor and let him go around like a Zumba?
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention.
Yeah, that's true, Emma.
How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Happy weekend, everybody. If you're drinking, clink, clink.
Storm's still crying out for mother
Nice cold
crystals.
cider for me.
The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days
Geo!
on. So,
Right.
Wow!
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
How's Joshua? Would that count as child labour? No, not if it's your own. You don't get hit with employment laws if it's your family.
It was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. There would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie
Really, Ludens?
broken.
Okay.
Joshua,
And what was the name of your primary school?
what do you know of Ultima?
And what bank are you part of again?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might.
Emma,
of
if you
an
think they're
icon.
bad, wait till you see my new upcoming
My limitless
content, Emma.
power that is at once acutely limited.
Hey,
I wield
Empatix.
fire,
Hey, Nisa.
only
Hi,
fire.
hi. Gaming.
I
I'm old.
only ice.
Hey, Kid Ludens. Hey,
Towards
Gio,
the
my
8
dude.
elements.
Ooh, big mug of tea. Big mug of tea.
Clive,
Hey, Miss Katie. Hey, Empatix.
Are different.
Gaming. In my day. In my day.
Abilities begin with the flames of your fleet.
What's the name of that film? Do you remember that? Hey, and Juno.
The fact
Hey.
the Freeds can even exist
Big cup of
goes
tea.
against
Big cup of
everything
tea.
we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I managed to do that on the
I've
one part of the
encountered that
plot
thing
that
several
I
times now.
genuinely want to listen to.
It's what
Sorry.
he, as you say, needs me. Why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
his mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost.
It's insane that the Phoenix isn't
We must find the
necessarily
means to bring an end to him
the strongest fighting
before I meet
Acheon,
my own.
but it's the only one that's
What
tough
was he
enough to
thinking?
endure being a prison for Ultima.
It was
With its
that or let
rebirth?
him take Clive, and I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Posture check. Take a sip.
Joshua,
Oh, he spilled all his red paint.
Clive, it's Gav.
Oh, I need to change out of his swim
Army of
shorts.
Akashic at the gates of Canver.
The netting inside of these shorts was cut for a man of less qualities. I'll tell you that. I think these might be ladies' trunks. Really pinching.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide.
Joshua's got such a good haircut.
ain't on
Joshua
their
looks
side.
great.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
Did you buy a children's book?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
Oh, she built it.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Oh god, please don't die, Gav. I said this
What's
before.
the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
Last time we saw Gav, it was the back of his
That
head.
sounds like a question.
And he
for
waved
the
to us
map.
walking away, like an
here.
anime character that you know's gonna
This
die because they're not facing the
table
camera in the intro.
Should provide the least trouble.
Good.
Oh, it's just really hot, Zamos.
What's
I've got a few
coincidence?
pairs of shorts, I just
Tabor
rotate
is
them,
exactly
chuck them in the
where I'm
wash.
bound.
Joshua,
bed is where you should be bound. You don't think
Yeah, Miss
I told
KTV,
him
that
the exact
solid looking.
same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant.
Was
Who
anybody
used to wait for
here
me in Tabor
25
before the
seconds
games
ago
separated.
when he was coughing up blood on the floor?
All right.
Or have we all
We'll travel
forgotten that?
together.
Clive.
Like, it was
If he
literally
stays close to
the
me,
previous
he'll
scene
be fine.
in this cutscene.
Thank you.
I'm good now. Oh. I think you are, mate. I think you are. She's such a good healer. Mate, my carpet is still wet. Okay, guys. We're off to do some big boy business and save the world. Do you remember her? That other girl? The one other lady who I could have done a mission with.
You know how I feel about this.
No, I don't.
But your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds. I'm starting to think it runs.
Ah, I can now deliver the rubies. Guys, this is super random. Oh god, there's more sidos. This is super random, but I was unable to deliver some side quest rubies. Oh, do you know what? I'm not going to do it because we are focusing on the main plot. Fear not, my friends. And the map is locked, so I don't have a choice. What was that word? The Crosstick Echoes. Come join me. I believed you when you said he dropped his paint. It's KEV. He's pulling a, I only said Boba Fett. He's pulling a helmet man. Oh fuck, what's the name of that Star Wars project? Yo, Joshua on support. Are we gonna get Phoenix flame abilities? Are we gonna do another combo later? Will Jill ever use her goddamn dominant to actually help me in my battles?
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Oh, it is, kind of.
Enjoying this, are you?
This is the
Gavin, the
original
others could be in
crew.
danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should
He
pick
washed
up
his
the pace.
hands. Wore a mask. He's good. He had a cough sip. He had a cough sip. That rate cherry paint. Oh, that's
We can use the
interesting.
ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
A bit awkward, but no biggie. I have got all the ability points I wanted to get Judgment Bolt, so we don't have to actually hang around with these guys.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
There's plenty more side
She's
quests.
strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Alright. There's some travellers. I'm going to log this side mission just so that I don't have to randomly walk past here again to do it. This is just a time-saving move. Oh, they're all covered in red paint.
You're injured.
Vaseline
happened
fixes
here?
everything.
Where are your comrades?
Vaseline prepares everything.
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp.
That's what I'm going to be like. If I ever go to prison, Emma,
My own men.
when we're at the glass windows, I'm just going to be like,
Turned.
send more Vaseline, please, for the love of God, Emma.
There's a village.
Also
not
call my
far
lawyer.
from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those
He's got indigestion from all that paint.
I'll go.
You catch your breath. Yeah, he just needs a rest, mate. He'll sleep it off. He'll sleep it off. That's what you call a Mexican bandage, isn't it? When you've got an open wound, you just rub sand in it till it stops bleeding and then you take a nap. No, look at him. Yeah,
said the
you
encampment
sleep
was
it off,
close.
mate.
Let's hope the Akashic is still there.
He's napping. He's napping. Clive doesn't know what dead people are.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Should we do a little bit of... Come on.
Then we'll just
It is
have to
right
be
here.
careful.
Seeing as it happens to be right in front of me, let's do a quick little side-o.
We got here in time.
Yeah, they've also heard the rumour. Mate, Final Fantasy XVI and the red paint tails. It's full of lead. It's full of lead, that red paint. They shouldn't be...
Someone there!
They've all been glazing. They're all potters.
Please,
But they see red and they're like, oh, cherry flavour. Cherry flavour.
Sound like an Akashic.
Thick cherry flavour juice. They pour that goop down their tummies and then they all lie down and they don't feel very well and they start napping. Oh, didn't I literally just hear an injured person? Hello? Oh. Look, they're all addicted! More victims of the paint bucket massacre.
Are the others?
No, you go in dry.
Taken care of.
Then you relive
One of your
past
brothers in
trauma.
arms told me what happened in
Then
Australia.
you use Vaseline.
Another survivor. Where is he? Tell me.
I don't like that method.
Wounds were too deep.
Would you like some morphine to go with a bunch? Thank you very much, Emma. I'm glad you... If I had to call somebody from chat if I was in prison, I'd be like, Emma's probably a good shout.
He was right to send you.
Fun-sized prison boy toy. Get me
You
out.
no
Get me
longer my
out.
brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here,
They're hibernating.
you've earned it.
Red paint hibernation. Good quest. You'll notice that it is incredibly red. It hasn't, like, dried to a brown.
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Better call Emma.
Wait. That scar. Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
Oh, shit.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
Oh.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
Fine.
Fine. If you insist.
Holy shit.
For Titan!
Sometimes you have to put the last of your problems to bed, even if it means killing innocent people. Stop you from having to deal with it. Otherwise, it will just go on for generation after generation. It sounds cold, but you, the children of your enemies can never be left alive.
Easy for you. Come on. Kill me!
Yeah, kill him.
For what?
Press square to kill.
The sins of your master. You and I have no quarrel. And I will not strike a man who cannot defend himself.
Yeah, Sid, it sounds good now, Sid.
No.
But you are generating
I won't be
big
deceived.
problems.
Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer. not
These are the
some-
decisions of a fairy tale character. These are not the decisions of a king.
Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you.
Kill him. And the women and the children too.
Then go.
And not just the NPCs,
Just know.
but the live
I will
streamers.
find you, Sid. Someday.
See? See? You now have to look over your shoulder. And that madman will probably tell his kids to attack your kids in 30 years. Can we go back and just kill him with square? Dying Republican soldier. I wish you would die.
You will regret not killing me when you had a chance, Sid. I will avenge my master.
Where's my little, here we go. There he is. Sid, not a smart move. Has nobody read the Game of Thrones books? Does nobody remember the Blackfire Rebellion? What happens when you leave people alive? I can't help people like this.
Ready, go? Faster!
Yeah. Fun little jump. Clive's a square, just kill him. Yeah, he's literally an NPC, man. Yo, come on, let's go.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Interesting. Oh. She could be his sister.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course.
This is quite Game of Thrones,
It
isn't
all
it?
makes sense now.
For a Final Fantasy.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety.
So pseudo-religious
Since the day I
secret
left
police?
Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
So even Rosaria, the kingdom of the good
Rise,
guy,
Lady Yote.
with our father, the Duke, still has the support of a
Save
secret
my brother.
organization to fight our enemies in the
I owe
shadows.
you a debt I can never repay.
That's pretty cool.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua,
This is one of those things
the
where
Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship.
we've seen a lot,
What business would they have in the Dominion?
and the characters are kind of having to catch up to stuff that we
Upon
already
learning
know.
of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva.
Due south, that's when a
Then
Canadian
it
goes
is
to LA.
Waloedanites who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Oh. It's a good thing we happen to have done a mission where we got somebody to build our own ship. The Agora of Canva.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
Agora.
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Which Inquisition?
Forgive us.
Is that old Warhammer?
Dalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Or do you mean Inquisitors of 40k Imperium?
Dare you?
Of course they're dramatic. They're white guys in a Japanese game.
You must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
I have liquidated the council.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
Ultimus sluts.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
This guy's smart enough
if it is compensation he requires,
to go with the flow.
Most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed.
He said it.
So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris.
What?
A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Rapier is a gentleman's blade. I think that's what Empathics used to be into. I think that helps with her trauma.
The prince's light cannot have sated you.
I like it when they say the title of the game. Pathetic creatures. Today will be our Final Fantasy XVI.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultimus control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
Mayhaps.
To what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
Is this going to uncover... Is that Ultima or is that us?
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant. Even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima.
Oh, okay.
He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects.
Oh.
And while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yotei of the lake?
By all means.
Her shape design's really pleasing. Yeah, dude,
I will be accompanying
since she
my
first
brother
turned up, I've been
to the
noting
Free
how hot
Cities.
she is.
Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards.
You're Ray Charlie. How you doing, dude? Welcome.
Omielos delan tu isag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
What do you call them? Icheons. Not Acheons.
farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yotei.
I think she might have fancied you, mate. I don't think sending her off was really what she wanted to hear.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Recently unemployed. You wonderful people, I'm going to go for a really quick wee. I will be right back. You should not have let her go, man. She's been by yours. Josh, she's been by your side longer than Jill's been by mine. I don't know what to tell you, mate. Oh, not a good idea to send her off. Right, guys, one quick sec. Mikey loves making up words. I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine, I'm not always coughing up paint every other FMV. It's pronounced Icheons. I said it the whole time. Yeah. We're playing the whole game. You're calling them Acheons, not Icheons. So it's a hard I. Okay. You guys have been huffing and fuffing about that for the last 60 episodes of gameplay. Got it. Icheons, not Acheons. Go on, off you go, Jill. Other waifus are available. Yo, let's vibe.
Opportunity beckons.
No, those are called side quests, good sir. I need not tarnish my nary time with them. Victory for the world is my quest. Look at this trio, they're gorgeous.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged at my behest.
And
have whatever fills your weekend, mate.
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
This guy must be great at parties.
Pray accept this token.
Oh, we got Phoenix down!
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
It's a Canva then.
Ezio at home. Walmart Altair. Yeah. I miss the blacksmith.
Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Clive's jealous because he's not the only one running a secret institution of people changing the world.
The free city's under siege? Who'd have thought?
Make for Canva. What I do like about 16 is when you whistle for your bird appears. They might materialize out of nowhere, but there's no waiting around for horse steps to come off camera. And when you get on board, it cuts to you already mounting.
Come on.
Like that. I just genuinely wish the chocobos were actually a bit faster, because you've still got to, like... This is like running +1, do you know what I mean? It's still long. Orcs! Okay, the enemies here look like they might be a bit interesting, so I will actually give them a quick murder. One sec. Any more? Those ones are just ignoring me. They're just like, nah, not into it. It's a bit rude, if anything. Look at... I literally just created a whirlwind. And they're just like, nah. Look, if he's not over here, I've got nothing to fear. Alright. So, orcs in this game come from the desert regions. That's quite interesting. Oh, look, mate! An actual party. Eee. Oh, there's a warlock. Little shaman dude. They're called mesmers over here. Oh, mate, Joshua with that Phoenix action. Okay, pretty cool. Legit didn't even see the enemies because of the particle effects. Yeah. Too many particles in their eyes. They're on 480p, mate.
Yeah.
They look like they've got soft feet.
Clive.
So much insight from you, bro.
City fallen.
Oh, you've got friends? That was my thing. Yeah, I think Clive's a little bit like that. Oh. Got here just after Wallow Ed. Very Byzantine Romanesque.
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any
Look
trouble.
at the Hoomies, they got Daka.
We
Oh,
should hurry.
coming in hard on the 40k, I like it. Like a good bit of walk chat. Did you see Susu is doing a Tyrannid army? Classic Susu. Oh, here we are. So we're just outside the area now. Okay.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
Nice to see you, man.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
Lad. Trying out a bit of that Riz, eh, Joshua? Unky, you okay, bro?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Phoenix Risen.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
Oh,
Keep him safe.
I'm
Why, you
soloing.
stuck with me, Byron?
That's Lord Rosfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
Joshua fancies himself a tough blonde, yeah.
Keep Clive safe.
Hasty that, how you doing? Happy weekend, bro. Lovely to see you.
Both of you.
We're on 16 all night long, just chilling tonight. That's why he sent off that short. He knew. He sensed Midna in his future. Even fall. That poor girl's been by his side his whole life. He's like, fancy this blonde? Why don't you go have a mission somewhere? I'll see you later. Strumpet's
Right,
good.
Torgal.
Guster Snipe's good as well, yeah?
Let's find those survivors.
Ooh. Look at the graphics.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Oh, I'm too late. They're dead. It's a bit sad.
They've been routed.
No idea what's going on, but seeing as I've collected their gill. Oh, he's a quick boy. Oh, I'm never going to get that attack in, am I? Oh. I might switch out that whirlwind ability. I might focus on mastering another technique. One of the Bahamut's abilities, and then putting it into that slot. Because Gouge is great, and whirlwind is fun where there's a group. But it's always like the one enemy that you're trying to actually get that stagger on, right? Maybe shoot the magic one. There we go. Those kicks look devastating. Yeah, I didn't realize when we were in that little group a minute ago by the stairs that third dude was actually one of the assassin ones with all the quick movements. Like, that one breathes fire, but it's a variation of the ones you find in the desert that breathe poison at you as well. Oh, hello. Steel silk. Oh, Botrix is coming in hard. I thought I banned Botrix. I must have unbanned it for some reason. Nice work, Nathan. Yeah, I almost don't want to use the whirlwind ability on just one dude. It just, the animation takes 5 minutes. What were the other wind abilities? There was like a dodge counter, but I never massively had the time for. Wish you dodged like this in Elden Ring. Yeah, mate, I'm so good at dodging in this game. I love reading my opponent's moveset and then getting in like really nicely timed dodges so that you can then have the window to use your stagger abilities once they recover. Elden Ring's a bit more of a run in from the front and fire magic kind of game. Okay, to be fair, this scenario is when I do want it. The whirlwind!
It's over!
Man, this new Devil May Cry game's banging. You're goddamn right it is. DMC engine. DMCA.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy. Time to fight.
Oh, he's already dead.
To me, Flames!
Okay. Hey! Only Up could have been called Mikey May Cry. Only Up was a fun idea in a terribly coded game that was crashing my stream. That game was a real nightmare, and I don't miss it, but I do miss it. I don't miss it, but I cry myself to sleep every night because I can't stream it anymore. I wasn't in love with Only Up, but I was kind of in love with it. Sometimes you fall in love with something nasty and you know that you have to let it go. That doesn't mean it doesn't break your heart.
Where are they? These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here?
Where is your master? What does he want? It's over.
Hey. Save those
You've
tears so I can
caused
sell them.
quite the commotion.
Oh.
But then I would expect no less from you.
Oh, guys, we've gone from the gauntlet straight to the battle.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me.
Guys, what is going to happen? Find out in the next episode. See you then. So I've just realised we've gone over an hour.